on your cat. Copilot, go away, Microsoft Edge. I was a ghost, I was alone. To a gin, kiss again. Sit in the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the king that I'm meant to be. Play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Problem child, cause I got too wild. Now that's how I'm getting paid. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining like I'm born to be. Dreaming hard we can't.
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
Gonna be golden. Oh, but our voice says you wanna get your swan then. Gonna be golden.
Huh?
I'm done hiding now. I'm hiding like I'm born to be. I'm probably gonna get hit with the copyright. Wait so long to break these walls down. To wake up and feel like me.
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out.
Testing. Okay. Oh, now I know my mic is working. I'm live. I'm record. Don't know actually. No. Actually, I'll hold on to it. Never know. I did my settings. I did my Discord, which means we are all good to go.
If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Good. Oh, Layla. Oh, I forgot to do this yesterday. I should do that today. But first things first. We're staying in Sumeru today because we're doing Dia's story quest today. Yesterday we did Alhaitham's. Very fun quest. A bit slow at the beginning, but it picked up pace and got better as you play through. We do that. And then Lord long-term encounter points will reset soon. I have 1,000, don't know how. What's this event finishing? Oh, Strongyin's birthday. Oh, cool. What's this? Complete story quest. I'm working on it, game. Chill out.
Thank you for Ad Astra. Dun. Okay, why does it? Okay. We are going to do. Oh, Sino's Act 2 released late. I just realized. Act 2 came out during Fontaine.
I know I want to pull for Senyon one day. For Shao, specifically. Anyway, deer. Deer. Can we bring my traveler back out? Where are you? Oh, you're down there this whole time.
Paimon's trying to remember. What else did we put on our shopping list? Oh, what a mouth-watering smell. Paimon would know the aroma of biryani anywhere. Let's go get some. We can still add it to the list.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. Wasn't expecting to see you here.
Hello there. Oh, it's been quite a while.
Huh. So you two are still hanging out together. Dia, didn't you say last time that you were gonna head back to the desert?
I said I was going to resign from being her bodyguard, not that our friendship was over. We're still the best of friends. The Homayanis also still post jobs from time to time. Their pay is always generous, so me and the other mercs never pass them up.
I told Dia to just stay at our place when she took one of those jobs a few days ago. My parents were delighted. They even said that it always felt like we were missing someone whenever Dia wasn't around.
That sounds like something they would say, all right. They're always so welcoming. Anyway, the job is already taken care of, so I was gonna head back to the brigade as soon as I finished a little shopping. But the master kept insisting, and I ended up staying for another day.
You can stay for as many days as you want, Dia. Father hasn't even gotten around to treating you to his best dishes yet.
You know I'm not the kind of person to stay put in one place like that, my lady.
Okay.
Don't worry, though. There'll always be next time.
But she said they'll treat you to the best dishes. Paimon can't believe you can still refuse that.
But wait. Didn't you say last time that you would take me on a trip to the desert? Why don't you just take me with you today, when you leave? There are so many places I still haven't visited yet.
I'm sorry, my lady, but no can do. There's still a few things I need to take care of back at the brigade. Besides, the desert hasn't exactly been the most peaceful place lately.
Just a recap. We met Dunya Zad during the main Archon story quest, and she was like sick and dying. She had some sort of it was like a curse. But Nahida managed to heal her and rescue her soul because she was dying inside that dream that we were trapped in. And now she's all better, and I guess they're friends now.
Oh, come on. Not this again. That's also what you said last time and the time before that.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give me some more time, and I promise I'll plan the best trip ever for you.
All right, fine. To be perfectly honest, it's not that I wanted to go, it's more like I feel like something is off about you lately. Ever since you first set foot on the estate a few days ago, you've been acting anxious and even paranoid. Have you been delaying our trip because you've run into some kind of trouble?
Nah, are you kidding? You're worrying too much.
Sure.
Would you swear on that? Friends shouldn't lie to each other, you know. I wouldn't pry any further if you're willing to swear on what you just said. But if something really is bothering you, then just tell me. You know I'll help you however I can.
Oh, looks like Dunyarzad was onto something.
You're too perceptive, my lady. Seems I can't hide anything from you. I just thought that nothing good could come out of telling you about the messy happenings of mercenaries. Knowing too much only leads to more trouble. Mercenary life is a dog-eat-dog world where Mora reigns supreme. Everything operates on a completely different set of rules.
That doesn't change anything about what I just said, though. We're still friends, and I can only support you if I understand what's bothering you.
My lady, you're not gonna stop until you drag it out of me, are ya? All right, I'll share what I know. Let's go somewhere else first. This isn't exactly the best place for a discussion.
I keep thinking those are ears on Dia's head, but they're not. It's her hairstyle. She's got normal human ears.
Okay, let's talk here. Just try not to draw any extra attention. As you may already know, the Eremites have both a lot of mercenaries and a complex organizational structure. Many mercs are no different than me, just going around looking for jobs to earn some mora. My brigade is called the Blazing Beasts. We're not a large group, but every member is loyal and brave. However, not all Eremite brigades are like mine. Some are willing to cross all kinds of lines for the sake of mora. The most notorious is a faction known as Deshret's Relics.
Deshret's Relics? Judging from the name, they must really look up to...
Deshret.
Yep, you got it. I've heard that you've already crossed paths with Ain al-Akmar. They're one of the groups under the Relic's banner.
Oh, you mean the group that tried to sell us the Divine Knowledge Capsule? Yeah, they weren't friendly at all.
Deshret's Relics
don't remember them at all.
Many smaller brigades like Ain al-Akmar. The Relic's headquarters issues orders to all brigades under his control. On any other day, I would want nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, though, the brigade that's stirring up trouble now is none other than Dakan al-Akmar.
Dakan?
I think it means beard or something. Believe me, it's a really stupid name. I found it insufferable for years. Anyway, the real issue is that Dakan al-Akmar is led by my father, Kusela.
Say what now?
I think I'm starting to understand your anxiety now. But what did they do?
They do.
I won't go into details, my lady, but they've been involved in a lot of violent incidents. We're talking hundreds.
Hundreds?
Yep. The scenes tend to be quite gruesome, too. They strip the victims of all their valuables before murdering them. Not only have they targeted merchant caravans and ordinary citizens, but other mercenary brigades as well.
That's beyond terrible. They won't even spare their own kind.
I don't know how Deshret's Relic sees it. All I do know is that Dakan al-Akmar has become more and more aggressive over the last few years. If I don't do something about them, then even my brigade or the people of Aru village could become their next target. I just wish I knew what's driven him to do this.
Yeah. How can your father do such terrible things?
I don't know. People change. He's always been pretty pathetic. But at least in the past, there were still a few lines that he wouldn't cross.
That's setting the bar pretty low.
I mean, if he was even remotely decent, then why would I have to leave the brigade and cut all ties with him? He was loud and foolish, with no real sense of purpose. Instead of doing anything useful, he spent most of his time drinking and chasing after women. Of course, the other brigade members were just like him. Their ruckus would go on night after night.
Sounds like a nightmare.
What about your mother? Did she ever step in to stop them?
Unfortunately, I never knew my mother.
I'm sorry, Dia. I didn't know.
It's all right, my lady. That's pretty common in mercenary circles. Didn't I mention that my father was chasing after women? I was the result of one of those encounters with some random person. He told me that he wasn't sure who my mother was. And in any case, she never came to see me. He'd say, "You'll be fine as long as you remember to stick with Dad." But even then, he left most of the parenting to the brigade. The one thing I do remember is that he used to tell me stories. But the problem was that he had terrible taste. He only knew a few stories, and even those tended to be pretty stale. They were tales of desert warriors defeating dragons in the forest, or stories of mercenaries rescuing princesses from rebel armies.
Sounds like your typical fairy tales.
More or less, yeah. They were interesting maybe the first or second time around, but after about 20 repeats, they started to get a little dull. He seemed to think those stories were the best things ever, though. He was so into them that he'd call the whole brigade over and make them perform the whole thing as a play. Even the toys he gave me would all be story props. I'd get helmets, shields, and toy swords. It was only much later when I realized that the shows were more for him than they ever were for me.
What an interesting guy.
It doesn't sound like he had all bad intentions.
Yeah, I've always found him pretty childish, but that was something I could just shrug off. I had no reason to despise him. Until I grew up and learned the true face of Deshret's relics for myself. Looting, blackmail, violence, and fraud. They not only accepted such heinous acts, they would even openly boast about them. No one in the brigade was any kind of hero. Instead, my father and his cronies were more like the bad guys that needed to be taken down. Did they really think that as long as they didn't do any of that stuff right in front of me, I would never know?
I think I can understand your feelings. The difference between perception and reality must have hit hard.
Yeah, but don't worry, my lady. It's all water under the bridge to me now. I had a huge argument with my father and left that place behind for good. I'm not investigating them due to any bitter feelings I still have towards my father. I just want to protect those that are close to me.
You just want to find out why they suddenly started causing so much more trouble.
Yeah, I told the boys to gather as much information as they could. Most of the reports concern violent incidents, but there's also some talk of smuggling.
I see. But isn't this investigation incredibly dangerous?
It is, but every mercenary lives life on the edge. It's a lifestyle that I enjoy.
That may be true, but it'll be impossible for those who care about you not to worry.
Well, now you get why I didn't want to share any of this with you.
What should we do? They both have valid concerns.
I'll go back to the desert with Dia.
Huh? But there's no need for you to get caught up in this mess, too.
Well, he's super tough, so if he went into the desert with you, then Paimon bets the problem will be solved in no time.
I'm inclined to agree. I'd feel a lot more at ease if you took him along to help.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
I'll wait for news from you in the city until then. Please, stay safe.
I'm honored that you care so much for me, my lady. All right, then let's get moving. Our first stop will be Caravan Rebot, where we can catch up a bit with my fellow mercs.
And so the story quests begin. Lion blood. Caravan Rebot was around. There we go.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're a pretty casual crew. Anyway, since we've got newcomers, let me fill you in on what Dakan al-Ahmar has been up to lately. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades, just the same as any other mercenary brigade.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own. But it sounds like they've thrown that straight to the wind.
Why?
That's
though?
right. Once they've collected enough loot off the other mercenaries, they sell it off to a different brigade, or turn to merchants on the black market. A portion of their profits is immediately exchanged for more food and weaponry to be used in their next violent operation.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange. Rather than saying they're out to plunder and hoard Mora, it'd probably be more accurate to say that they're experiencing an internal power struggle.
Wait, a power struggle?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their victims are mercenaries from the other brigades of Deshret's relics. If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades within the relics. That's the only plausible explanation we have. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. It seems they're also trying to keep things under wraps. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as Dakan al-Ahmar became more and more active, Deshret's relics as a whole became a lot weaker.
You're able to cause so much damage? That somehow makes things even more confusing.
It sounds mighty strange to me, too. Haroon, you can leave the rest of the investigation to us. Gotta say, though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole undercover mission during the few days I was gone. Sounds like you were really putting your necks on the line, no?
Nah, it was nothing. We're just as concerned about the situation as you are. The Khan al-Ahmar is your father's crew after all.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done more dangerous things than all of us combined? What we did is nothing compared to your experiences.
Yeah. And while they went to talk with Khan al-Ahmar, I took a look at the last camp they attacked. Any survivors of the attack were already long gone. There was nothing of value left in the camp.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf. You're here too.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a special vibe from him.
Green behind the... Bro, we fought gods.
Now that we know you'll have a capable partner with you, we can also rest easy.
Hey,
Don't
what about
underestimate us.
Paimon? Feel anything special?
Shh, Paimon,
Oh,
shh.
You're also planning to tag along with them?
Of course! Paimon is the traveler's most important guide. Wherever he goes, Paimon will follow.
Oh. In that case, then you'd better take care of her too, Dia.
Don't underestimate Paimon!
Don't worry about her. She may look tiny and helpless, but she's been through just as many battles as the traveler here. Even if she had only survived on sheer luck, then that alone would still make her quite formidable.
I had no idea. I guess I shouldn't judge by appearances.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough, unkempt guys. The deputy put a lot of effort into the event, but it was basically for nothing. Only a few people chose to stay, and that really got to him.
Sorry to hear that. I'll be sure to bring him some great liquor next time. I left in a hurry and I couldn't make it back in time for the event.
Gotta admit, I can understand their disappointment, though. You're our brigade's main selling point, after all. Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring a few more smoking hot members into our ranks.
Sir?
Keep dreaming. Remember the last time I invited a couple gals into the brigade? You all just froze up with your mouths gaping like a bunch of scarecrows. The awkward silence and weird expressions left quite the impression on them. They were originally interested in joining us, but after that, they both told me they were too uncomfortable to stick around.
Hey, didn't we agree to never bring that up again?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? Why have I never heard about this?
I don't think you were part of the brigade yet.
Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment like that, and you weren't even gonna tell me?
All right. We can tell you about it later. Now's not the time.
There was gonna be
Hey, don't you
women
try to
in
change
our
the
group and
subject.
you're not gonna
You and
tell
Hisham,
me?
get your butts over here and tell me everything right now.
Oh, men.
Always like this?
More or less. There aren't many rules or graces when it comes to mercenaries. We're used to just speaking our minds. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put an end to it, then you just challenge them to a fight. But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it all out of your system as soon
What are
as
they
things
doing?
come up is better than keeping everything bottled up, never talking about it. That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm angry, then I'll unload on them. It's hard to stop once you get used to it. Though, I can never do that when I'm with the Homayanis. Hey, knuckleheads! Can you at least tell me the rest of the intel before you go back to your bickering?
Yeah, you hear her, Holloff? Told you we gotta focus on the investigation first. I drew up a map. Right here is the spot. There you'll find the merchant caravan responsible for getting rid of the Khan al-Ahmar's looted goods. All you gotta do is wait and ambush them in the evening. They'll have no idea what hit them.
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my regards to everyone else in the brigade as well.
Will do. You stay safe, Dia.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. It's gonna come down to a fight one way or another, so let's all be careful.
No need to worry. He knows his way around a fight.
I'm not worried about that. What I meant is that we probably shouldn't go too hard on the enemy. After all, we still need to get information out of
Her
them.
gauntlet looks so cool.
Here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react and end this quickly.
Let's move! Hands where I can see them! Final warning! Right now, right here.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're the Flame Main.
Good. That saves me an introduction. All right, time for a little talk. Are you buddies with Dakana Lakmar now? Tell me, what are they after?
You know the code of being a mercenary just like everyone else. The first rule is to never divulge key information about our employer. What makes you think I'd talk?
That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What's your reputation worth if you won't have the other tools you need to succeed in this line of work? Tools like, I don't know, your limbs or eyes?
Ugh.
You've got 5 seconds. You might want to think twice about how much your employer's information is worth to you.
Whoa!
It's alright, Paimon. She knows what she's doing.
I'm not joking around. We can do this the easy way or the painful way. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the trouble.
Did he kill himself?
Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. Quick, search the area for any first aid supplies.
The bleeding in his mouth is brought under control.
I definitely didn't expect him to go that far. Thankfully, the wound wasn't too deep, and he just passed out from the pain.
But why would he be so extreme?
Ugh,
I
biting
just
off your
wanted to test his
own
mettle.
tongue is just
You can get a
the
lot
thought
of
of it.
mercenaries to talk just by threatening them. I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain just to deny us some intel.
Well, he's out cold for now. We could wait for him to wake up, but maybe it's not a good idea to interrogate him any further. What should we do?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste of time to interrogate him again after that. He might just hurt himself again if we start asking. There are lots of goods around here. Let's search the area. Maybe we'll be able to find something. I'm really sorry.
Wow, she even apologized to him. Satar's not gravely injured and will probably wake up soon. It should be okay to leave him here for a little while. There are some weapons in the boxes, as well as a bunch of medicine and bandages. It seems like the Khan al-Ahmar was really up to no good. There are a lot of daily necessities, like food and water in the boxes. It doesn't seem like there's anything noteworthy.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names on it. Maybe it's a record of something.
Let me take a look. If this really is a merchant caravan, they should have a record of their transactions. Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Takriti. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been trading for a hefty supply of food, weapons, and medicine. It seems that in the past,
she just said
they
Kusela,
used to
which was her
receive some
dad's
canned
name.
knowledge as well. This caravan is just one link in their logistics chain. Once in the rainforest, the caravan will exchange the looted goods for Mora, and the funds will then be passed to a specific person. That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary goods, which will then be brought right back to Dakana Lakmar. Wait, why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
No value?
Yeah, every transaction before the last one was marked with an exact amount of Mora, but the final one, where they paid for everything to be brought back to the desert, was simply marked as delivered.
Maybe the Mora amounts just happen to cancel each other out.
Perhaps. But they couldn't have known how much they would make off selling the loot. Do they not care about profit margins at all? Anyway, the next part's the records of the goods themselves. There are a lot of entries. Everything was probably sourced from the rainforest. Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazamon Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Dunyarzad's family?
Oh.
Could it just be another family with the same last name?
I'd be surprised to find someone with the exact same first and last name. Shazamon Homayani is Dunyarzad's father, and the head of the Homayani family. Just what the heck is going on here?
Calm down, dear. Let's analyze the situation first.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll consider what we found and not jump to conclusions just yet. But what this piece of paper confirms is that the Homayani family has been providing goods to Dakana Lakmar.
What if the Homayanis have been kept in the dark and don't know they've been trading with Dakana Lakmar?
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, why is this caravan specifically named Shazamon as their person of contact? They could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormos.
If Shazamon was actually aware of this, then perhaps he's been supplying the Brigade English! Brigade's operations this entire time.
Yeah, funding violence and looting. The Brigade gets the goods, and he is paid the proceeds from the sale of the loot.
But why would he do something like this? It's not like the Homayanis are in need of money.
I honestly have no idea. I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed anything suspicious. The only potentially large expenditure I could think of would be the treatment costs for Dunyarzad's Elazar. Maybe they borrowed a lot of Mora in the past, but that's still just a speculation. I don't think the Master would stoop so low to make Mora.
I don't think Dunyarzad knows anything about this either.
You're probably right. I know my lady's personality, and she wouldn't deliberately keep something like this from us.
But what should we do now? All we found is just another mystery.
If we want to get to the bottom of this, we won't be able to turn back.
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this. I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just end up revealing everything we've discovered to the enemy?
I've considered that possibility, but even still, I want to tell her what we found. I think I owe her that much. True friendship is built on trust. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Dunyarzad too.
Hope we'll be of help to her.
Yeah. Let's pay another visit to Sumeru City.
Oh, I just realized. Okay, no, that's fine. Sorry, just had to check something. Did they increase the gliding speed?
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back a lot sooner than I expected. You mustn't have run into any trouble then. Well, how did it go? What did you come up with?
Actually, we're still investigating. It's just that we've discovered something strange.
I see. The clues you found have led you back here, in the city?
Something like that. Yeah.
You all look a little dispirited. Whatever you found must not have been very encouraging after all. Why don't you discuss it with me? Maybe I'll be able to say something to cheer you up?
It's okay, my lady. It's not so much about me being upset with my father or anything like that. How should I put this?
So something is wrong. Even the Traveler and Paimon have been uncharacteristically quiet. On any other day, Paimon would have already waved to me with a smile and shouted, "Dunyarzad, we're back!" So tell me, what happened?
Well?
My lady, please prepare yourself for what we're going to tell you next. It concerns the Master.
The Master? You mean my father? Okay, I understand. Don't worry about me. I'll listen as attentively as I can.
Dia manages to explain the results of the investigation to Dunyarzad.
My father has been supplying goods to Dakan al-Akmar?
Yeah, it makes as little sense to us as it does to you. I've never doubted the Master's integrity, so I'm having a real hard time rationalizing how he could ever support an infamous brigade like them. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
It feels unlikely, though.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Dunyarzad?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me everything you know, I should also tell you about some doubts that I've been harboring for quite a while. In the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me so that I wouldn't run away and get lost. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30. Why did my father go out of his way to hire Dia?
About that. Well, the Homiyanis really needed bodyguards, so they reached out to the Blazing Beasts. Later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries he'd ever seen, and that I should stick around to become one of his bodyguards. He offered me a pile of Mora, so I just signed on.
Well, but that didn't really answer my question. Just think about it. Why did my father specifically reach out to the Blazing Beasts?
Maybe the Corps of 30 just didn't have anyone available, or maybe someone recommended us. I've never given it too much thought. I think I get what you're saying. You'd think none of this was a coincidence.
Precisely. At first glance, nothing seems strange or out of place. But there are many parts of the story that don't actually make any sense. If my father had always been in contact with Dakan al-Akmar, then it would make sense for him to bring Dia into our house.
You mean the goal all along was to get Dia to be your bodyguard?
No, that's too much of a stretch. I cut all ties with my father a long time ago. He has no control over my life anymore.
But that still doesn't rule out the possibility that your father has still been trying to influence your life without you knowing.
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of this?
Things are looking like at this point.
Sorry we put all this on you so suddenly, Dunyarzad.
It's okay, Paimon. I should actually be thanking you. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries, then it's my duty to bring him back to reason.
But is that really the right thing to do? My father has committed many atrocities and deserves all the punishment that he has coming to him. I have zero sympathy for him. You may call me an ungrateful child, but my feelings will remain the same. However, the Homiyani family has treated me with nothing but generosity and kindness. If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homiyani family. I would be biting the hand that's fed me over all these years.
Dia.
It's all right, Dia. If anyone were to ask, you could always just say that I'm the one who instructed you to get to the bottom of this.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the one we should all be worried about right now.
Hey, it's still too early to give up hope. What was the thing about friendship again?
With the power of friendship, you can do anything? True friendship is built on trust.
Right, yeah, trust. You said that yourself, Dia. Besides, there's no point on getting all riled up before we've confirmed all the facts.
If your trust hasn't been misplaced, then he probably has many conflicting feelings as well.
Thank you, everyone. That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should always remember the trust that I've placed in people. In which case, my lady, could you ask the master to come out and have a chat with us?
Sure thing. I also hope he'll be able to give us a logical explanation. Let's meet at the usual place then.
Usual place? Ah, right.
Usual place? Oh, usual place. Okay.
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to introduce these two. This is the Traveler, and next to him is his travel companion, Paimon.
Ah, yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. It's a privilege to finally meet them in person. But we may skip all the pleasantries for now. What is the important matter you wish to discuss with me today?
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction record to your attention. There's something on this record that we're all pretty curious about.
Yeah, explains the issue to Shazamane and
So, that's what you found. Huh. Seems like I can't keep everything from you much longer.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like an explanation.
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not sure if I'm doing the right thing. What I do know, though, Dia, is that the truth will bring you no solace. If anything, it will likely cause you a great amount of anguish.
Wait, me?
Yes. I understand perfectly why you came to see me, and I am touched by your collective commitment to do the right thing. But knowledge always comes at a price, and sometimes, as they say, ignorance is bliss. Your father, Kusela, and I both believed that.
That saying, God, I think there's a full saying to that about ignorance is bliss. I can't remember what it was. I need to look it up.
Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth.
It's like the
I must
curiosity
warn you,
killed the cat
the
saying.
facts of this
There's
matter
more
may
to
reduce
it.
everything you've built for yourself into sand, blowing in the wind. If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt efforts will also fade into the wind like a fleeting mirage.
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. None of these things have anything to do with him. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family. No warning will change my stance on that.
I understand. Then let me tell you a little story. Our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when Dunyarzad was just a baby. Along the way, we were attacked by bandits. They had superior numbers and quickly overpowered our bodyguards. When all seemed lost, a group of passerby Eremites lent us their support. Those Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar. Kusela's men told me that the attackers were Eremite mercenaries, just like themselves. I was shocked. Why would Dekan al-Ahmar go so far to save us and not spare the fellow Eremites? Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyarzad. She was startled by his unfamiliar face and nearly started crying.
Really? I never knew.
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took pity on us because he had a daughter about the same age. We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was a devoted father. To repay his kindness, I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and offered everyone generous remuneration.
So, that's what happened.
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time he came knocking on my door. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had been reduced to a shell of himself. He couldn't even walk anymore without his cane.
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine when I left the brigade.
I'm not too sure myself. The only thing that didn't change was his cheery disposition. He said there was absolutely nothing to worry about and that he had gotten into a fight. That was all. He then suddenly asked me if Dunyarzad, now that she had grown, would need a bodyguard of her own. At the time, Dunyarzad was going through a particularly severe bout of her Elazar. There was no need for her to have a bodyguard when she could barely leave the house. But he kept coming back to the topic. Come on, it never hurts to be safe. How do you know a bodyguard won't come in handy one day? I was completely lost at first, until he recommended the Blazing Beasts, and in particular, a mercenary named Dia.
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you.
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but it was clear that he saw Deshret's relics as an evil group who would eventually corrupt every member in their ranks. He was already beyond redemption, but he hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercenary life. If Dia could stay in my house and keep working as a bodyguard, then gradually her affinity for the desert would decrease, and she'd be able to leave her previous life behind.
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. From the moment that he asked me for that favor, I also began to see Dia as my own daughter. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission to leave. I was willing to spend however much it took. Kusela saved my daughter and me all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that, acting like he's oh so smart and self-righteous.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. I refused to take any mora from him, but he'd always send me funds anyway. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received another letter from him a few years ago. The letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explosive materials.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that Dekan al-Akhmar started becoming more aggressive?
That's right. When I started to hear some nasty rumors, I became wary. I wanted to meet him face to face to discuss things. But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, it's probably because he doesn't want to put Dia at risk.
By that same token, he should have also stopped asking you for materials.
That thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to me for help because he had nobody else to turn to. After some deliberation, I decided to send him some food and medicine. I turned down all his requests for explosives and weaponry. I am aware that even such a reduced gesture of support could lead to others coming to harm, but I could not simply reject his plea for help. In the end, it probably was the wrong decision. I plugged my ears to the rumors and just chose a solution that made me feel least guilty about myself.
If you can, please tell me where he is now. None of the things he's doing right now make any sense if he's just trying to keep me from getting tangled up in his world. If all he wants to do is steer clear of me, then maybe he shouldn't have brought me into this world in the first place.
Oh no. Dia, please don't feel that way.
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions.
Maybe there's another way of looking at all of this. Can you try to believe in it? Just one more time?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think I can do it. But I guess you do have a point. We haven't uncovered the whole truth yet. We still need to figure out his exact actions and reasoning for these last few years.
I'll do my best to help. Of course, anything between the two of you would need to be resolved between you and him alone. I don't know Kusela's exact whereabouts. Outside of supplying his brigade with some goods, I tried my best to avoid getting involved any further with him. However, there's a man on the list named Jawed. He used to be a mercenary in the desert and is now a member of the Corps of 30. He's responsible for supplying weapons and liaising with the Dakan al-Akhmar's merchant caravan. I think he should know Kusela's whereabouts. I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at night outside the tavern. Maybe you'll be able to find him there.
Understood. Thank you, sir. Then I guess this is bye for now, unless...
I'll stay and be with my father here. To be honest, I'm still a little dazed and haven't finished processing everything quite yet. My father has indeed done something wrong, but if I think about it, I'm also not sure if there was a right way to handle this problem. I feel like our only course of action is to turn everything we know over to the Corps of 30 and let them render judgment.
Yes. I am prepared to accept whatever verdict they choose. It's time to face my mistakes.
Yeah. Things are getting intense. $7:30. Oh.
Huh? Who are you guys?
I know what you've been up to. Smuggling weapons to violent brigades in the desert while working for the Corps? Pretty bold, if you ask me.
Shh. Keep your voice down. How do you know all that? Come with me. We should take this elsewhere. I'll be happy to talk things over once we're somewhere private. This place should do. All right. Back to my question. How did you all know about me?
Don't worry about that for now. You know what kind of punishment you'll face once we report you to the Corps, I assume.
Wait. There's no need to jump the gun. Let's talk this out. What are your terms?
So what's in it for you anyway, Mora?
Well, I was a little tight on money at the time, and Kusela took good care of me in the past. I waited in my mind, and I couldn't find a reason to turn the opportunity down. I wouldn't only be helping my benefactor, but I could also make some quick Mora.
Let me tell you how it is. We're investigating Dakan al-Akhmar, and we're gonna put an end to their operations. If you provide some help for us, then we might just put in a good word later to reduce the terms of your punishment.
Hey, why don't we discuss this a little first? Listen, I made quite a bit of Mora from my last run. You just give me a number, and I'm sure we can...
Yeah.
Shut it. My patience is running out. You should know when a mercenary is after something other than money.
All right, sheesh. But you gotta promise you'll put in some nice words for me later. They're always on the move. Here's the spot they were at the last time I made my delivery to the desert. Feel free to go have a look. I'm just telling you though, it's not on me if they're not there anymore.
Sure. And then you can forget about any nice words from us.
Hey, come on. Now you're just being unreasonable.
Really? And how do I know you're not leading us straight into a trap? Don't forget, you're the one with no bargaining chips.
All right, I get it. Why don't you go take a look, and if they're not there anymore, I'll try to figure out something else for y'all.
Now that's more like it. Let's move. And as for you, try to stick around the city until we get back. You don't want us to call the folks from the Corps and have them drag you back to the city.
Yeah. I can't even hit him. Yeah. I think I still missed him. I'm lost. Okay.
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right
I
up
don't
ahead.
miss this place at all.
Let's go. We'll finally get to the
hated
bottom
exploring
of
this
this
desert.
ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Tia, why are you here?
I'll be back.
Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Emerge right now.
Damn, he got messed up.
She's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said?
He did.
Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dia, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time
Yeah, I
ago.
knew it.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan al-Ahmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Why they turned on each other. It was all motivated by revenge.
Let me start from the beginning. Dia, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's Relics was forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
What do you mean? Kusela thought there was no escaping the records.
That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dia and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dia, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's Relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
Deshret's relics haven't been the only victims of your revenge.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies. From food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
Responding to violence with more violence will only cause more pain. Do you have any idea the amount of damage you've done?
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence, but maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning, but as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in, and now we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dia. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Huh? Dia? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
I'm on your side, dear.
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants, but the fact is, I owe him this much.
So her dad practically set her up for life, and she didn't even realize it until the end. Seems almost cliche, and yet someone beautiful at the same time. How do I get there? Because this is down at the bottom. I guess I could just fly there from here. I'm actually quite enjoying the story quest so far. Like all the pieces are like started like coming together. It's been paced really well. Now was this at the bottom or at the top? I'm assuming it's at the bottom. Damn, I feel like I haven't been here.
Is this the entrance? We sure didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Yeah, we'll run this team.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
I've thought through many situations like this before.
Yeah. We'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
I smell a trap.
Happy to apply. Control breathing.
You are not welcome here.
Let's move! Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Right here, right now. Quick as a flash! Stay out of my way! Start the... Stop right there! Right here. Emerge. Right now. Faster! Stronger! Let's move! Hands where I can see them!
Traveler is
This way, follow
strong.
me. We're almost there.
I kind of wish I came in here with an animo character.
Wait! They went charging ahead without checking for any traps!
And they're trapped.
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss stay.
Let's check if there's another way! The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better!
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go!
We're in an enemy base and no one has any sense of caution. Change color. Raise the height. Are you gonna come to life? Of course you are.
Quick as a flash! Drop your weapons! Emerge. Right here. Right now.
another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
And then we lower this. But I feel like there's something else. No, guess not. I thought there'd be like another puzzle piece that has to go there and it'll maybe unlock a secret treasure.
Faster, stronger. On my move. Final warning. Emerge, right here. I'm always watching. Emerge, right here. Emerge.
Okay, Traveler looks really good with the Netlin effects on him. The Night Soul effects. Comes alive.
Quick as a flash. Start the clock. You asked for it. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Traveler just casually dropping 100k on a burst? Honestly, actually, I shouldn't be surprised, because even Geo Traveler can reach 100k. Wow. Wow. When not protected by a shield, the character's max HP will be increased by 48%. That's crazy. Change color. I'm a puzzle genius. I'm a gamer. I know what I'm doing. I feel like a child could even figure out these puzzles. One moment.
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory?
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory.
What? King Deshret's powers?
Wave one!
I think a load of bullshit.
Eliminate them!
On my mark! Stop right there! Right here.
Don't think that you won.
Oh, did that not hit him?
We're just getting started.
Control breathing. Start the clock! Right now. Emerge. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge, right now, right here.
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
So you say, but
Gloves off! Look alive!
Brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
You all just wanna die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
no summoning.
Final warning! Controlled breathing.
That was fine.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place
Let
is like
them.
gladiators ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes, keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks.
What was that orb?
I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! Ugh, so they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michal. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Well, he's
Time
dead.
to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand, alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
Why is it so awkwardly quiet?
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Hey, dear! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
I wonder. I wonder. Okay, that was loud. Oh, because I'm like really close to the mic.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last chance to talk.
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, He'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
Wow, so dude straight up ended himself. Okay, so that's what these little orbs of light were. Special effects. Nothing up here. So, is their dad still alive then? If he was just pretending to be injured? Unless he was this way. Oh, I probably can't go that way.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Tia.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Everyone searches around the room.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dia's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh?
Oh, cutscene.
Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dia has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dia, come on.
Oh my god,
This
they
is the
did
most
not animate
important
any
ride.
of this.
You can do it.
But Dia, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it. I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
And those guys haven't aged a bit.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
That was cute. The whole story was shared with the Core 30, which finally did investigation with certain members what just says in minutes. Hey, whoa, really?
What's this?
Didn't even give me enough time to. I can't even go back and read it. We got you some snacks and drinks, all on Paimon's tab.
Don't you remember? You asked Paimon what she would do if she were to wake up tomorrow with loads of money. And Paimon said that she would get boatloads of tasty snacks. You looked super confused at the time, but said it was an adorable thing to say. These opportunities don't come by often. So today, Paimon's gonna treat you to a special crash course on Paimon's life philosophy.
Really spends her allowance on other people. Yeah, it's really my treat, but you get the point.
Hey, this way you get something from the both of us for the price of one. Anyway, the point is that you should eat to your heart's content. You'll feel better for sure once you've gotten something in your tummy. Junior Zad will also be here shortly. She's already heard that we're back.
Aw, thanks, you two. Honestly, this is very unlike me. I just had a lot on my mind on our way back, so I didn't know what to say. My chest was filled with all kinds of intense emotions. They just shook me even more than all the feelings we've shared during our previous adventures. But when everything came to an end, those emotions also vanished without a trace, and I was left feeling more empty than ever before. It was as if I'd lost the thing that was most important to me.
Everything just happened so fast.
Yeah, you're right. To many mercenaries, Mora is the most important thing in the world. But perhaps to us, it's the most worthless thing of all. Idrisi and the others all used to say that they would quit if there was no Mora to be had. But when it came to avenging my father, there was no Mora to be made anywhere. My reality shattered when I found out that the father who always told me hero stories was in fact a bad guy. But look at me now. Am I any different? Despite all my promises about never forgiving him and never trying to understand him, I still went to such lengths to find out the truth, and nearly even shed tears for his sake. We're hypocrites. All of us.
You should never question your true feelings, though.
Yeah, you're right. It's just a pity that we often
Okay, that always bothers me. I don't know if
feelings
anyone
after it's already
noticed,
too
but
late.
when the shadow or the lighting on their nose just flicks to the other side, instead of like being a gradual change, it's just something about it that irritates me.
You're back! Are all of you alright?
Ah, there she is.
Yeah. Many people from the Corps of 30 came over, and I just wrapped up everything with my dad. All I can do now is wait for their verdict. Huh? Dia, you're looking quite down again.
Paimon will explain. A lot happened while we were gone.
Once Paimon finishes telling the story, Junior's on biggest.
I'm
Whoa!
sorry.
Come on!
I should have controlled my emotions better. I just...
It's all right, my lady. You were hurt by all of this as well. Truth be told, I'm starting to feel a little guilty watching you cry like this.
Dia, your pain must be even worse. You shouldn't need to comfort me.
Hey, don't worry about me. If anything, this whole thing has finally shown me the difference between illusion and reality. My father probably thought that people could settle into new lives as long as they moved to a new environment. That thought has even crossed my mind a few times. It's like saying, what's wrong with adapting to a new life? However, there was always something deep within my mind that refused to accept it. This impulse brought me great turmoil, and even made me feel ashamed for turning my back on your father's kindness. But now that I consider it again, it all makes sense. The desert sands are a part of who I am, and I will never be able to lead a peaceful existence.
I understand how you feel.
That doesn't mean I won't be making any changes to my life, though. As an example, I'm now thinking about taking on some small odd jobs. It's just like Idrisi said. I also want to catch up to my father and become a character in his play. Even if the ending of the story may be childish and ridiculous, it won't really matter.
Isn't that neat, though? Oh, you'll be a whole new kind of mercenary, one that's not out for Mora. Why don't we go for a change of scenery once we finish eating? What about stopping by the Grand Bazaar again?
Right. You said you wanted to get a rug for your family.
We'll come along too.
Always more fun when everyone's together.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of me this entire time.
Oh, it's a Grand Bazaar to clear your head. Yeah, we were doing shopping before we had to deal with this. Damn, this quest flew by very quickly. My stamina food buff is still going.
rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue?
Oh, that's why he's talking like that.
Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
He would lose.
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to get myself up to the core after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own
Oh
truths.
yeah, this dude wasn't technically our enemy. Oh my god, and he nearly died as well.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, it kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellow.
Oh, the stories he
like
told
it's about
her.
to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet.
That sounds like those those biscuit tins that like old people have, and it's not even filled with biscuits, it's filled with like random stuff.
A wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there.
Is her mom's stuff?
2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Probably not. What an interesting man.
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me?
You don't need to read it out loud.
It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably the guy's fault.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wow, that's a revelation.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. Really felt like the
Hi,
whole
Bhakti.
world was under my feet.
Welcome.
With just a teeny
Doing
tiny
the
bit of
story
effort,
quiz.
I felt I could rule over
It's
the
getting a bit
entire
somber
desert.
and saddish.
But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
Wow.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice.
He fit all this on a single
I
piece
was
of
their
paper.
most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play.
Wake up
being
late
a
today.
father.
Hey, it's the weekend. You can wake up
Ah,
as
at
late
this
as you
rate, I'll
want.
Puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child.
Isn't that also a good thing?
I suppose. Or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
He also don't want to see his efforts go to waste.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
That was a good quest. It was actually quite short too. That quest flew by quickly. Which I also quite liked, because even though it was a quick quest, they got to the point through every bit of it. There was suspense, there was mystery, even the action was good. Though there was that one part in the dungeon where like it just felt like all the sound just cut out and it just felt awkward. All in all, I'd actually give that a 9 out of 10. Alright, quest number 2. Yoimiya. Oh, Yoimiya Act. I'm surprised Yoimiya got an Act 2. Go to Naganohara Bioworks in Inazuma. Haven't been to Inazuma in a while. dun, dun, na, 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 na.
Have you packed all your things? Make sure you brought the onigiri and rice cakes your mother prepared.
Don't worry. I have them all. They're going to last me days. Take care of yourselves while I'm out. And make sure you remind Mom to take her medicine on time. If running the store gets a bit too much, take some time off and wait for me to return.
Oh, Yoimiya, your mother and I got so worried when we heard that you were going so far abroad.
Oh.
We've never left the country, so we don't know how Outlanders might view us Inazumans, or if they'd even be willing to speak to us.
Oh, relax. Outlanders are friendly and warm. Look at Toma from the Yashiro Commission. He's originally from Mondstadt, but everyone thinks he's a top-tier guy.
A mop tier? What mop? Oh! Do you mean the broken one at home?
Right, he's
I
deaf.
just fixed it today,
Well, partially
actually.
deaf. I forgot.
I said top, not mop. You know, Toma even sent us some wine from his homeland not too long ago.
We haven't heard this kind of friendly banter in a while, huh?
It is quite nostalgic.
Oh, hey you two! It's been a long time, hasn't it?
You're as peppy as ever.
I'm excited because I'm going on a trip soon. Many things have changed. Lots of Outlanders have come to Inazuma, and lots of Inazumans have gone out as well. You two have been adventuring all over Teyvat, so you might not be able to understand, but for us, this is a long-awaited chance to go out and fulfill our dreams.
That's right. The Sakoku decree is gone.
Ah, I remember you two. You're Yoimiya's friends, yes? Word of your incredible accomplishments has spread throughout Inazuma. My daughter's a big fan of yours. She said she'd love to be like you two.
Come on, Dad. Who's never dreamed of becoming a hero?
You've done some heroic feats yourself.
Oh, thanks.
Remember the prison
I'm
break?
just your average artisan. The quiet life suits me better. But if an opportunity presents itself, why not try to show your stuff, right?
All right. Did you two come over today to order some fireworks?
Oh, sorry. I got carried away. Well, I'm gone. Dad's in charge of making fireworks. You've seen how skilled he is, so there's nothing to worry about.
Oh no, we aren't here to do business or anything. We just happen to be passing by.
Favorite festival is coming to an end? What festival?
Oh, so we're
Is
all
there a
here with
festival
Tiny
in your
Spirit?
area?
What a treat! In that case, let's chat some more. I'm not in a rush anyway.
Sure. So, where are you planning to go?
No clue.
Huh?
I say that, but I do have a travel goal. To see Teyvat's grandest meteor shower. But I don't know when or where it'll happen. So, I figured I can search while I travel.
I can't remember the last time I went to a festival. I know, well, actually, to be fair, I think I've only ever been to one festival. And it was the Chinese Lantern Festival. But I can't remember when that was. Oh, religious festival. Okay. All right then.
That's it?
But regardless,
No details?
fun fact.
Nothing?
Only been to one festival ever.
Not right now. Since this meteor shower was originally something like
Why is it
a
your
family
favorite?
legend.
Is it the food?
A long time ago, the Naganaharas were inspired to create new fireworks after watching such a meteor shower. Dad says that inspiration is a combination of what you see and what you know. Different people can see the same thing, but have different thoughts. Inazuma today is completely different from how it was in the past. If I can see this meteor shower, I'm sure I'll be able to come up with a new kind of firework.
Meteors and fireworks. They do have some similarities.
I know, right? Of course, my main reason is that I want to go and look outside Inazuma.
No need
It's
to
like
be shy
100
about it.
festivals.
You gotta play hard when you get the chance.
To be real, as an introvert, that sounds fun, but also nightmarish. Basically everything about that is... That's true. There's probably so much about festivals to enjoy. Maybe one day I'll get to experience them.
You know, you're right, Paimon. Is it just me, or have you gotten wiser since we first met?
Paimon loves being friends with you since you say such nice things.
Since you're going out to play regardless, why not make Sumeru your first stop?
Sumeru.
Oh, she goes to
I've
Sumeru?
heard of it. It has a ton of trees, a super impressive school, and a massive desert.
There's also a division of the school that specializes in studying the stars.
Yep, and everyone there is really smart, so Paimon's sure you'll get some answers from them about the meteor shower.
Really? But won't research people make fun of me or something if I ask them about a legend?
We won't know if something's real or not unless we ask. Don't worry, we got solid connections in there. Well, he does anyway.
Wouldn't I be taking up your time, though? I doubt this is in your schedule.
It's fine. This way your parents can be at ease. I'll be your guide.
Exactly! Relax, Yoimiya. You've helped us plenty of times before.
All right. Then I accept your offer. Let's have some fun at Sumeru. Dad! You can have more peace of mind now that I'm traveling with them, right?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Your mother and I will be much more at ease.
Remember, you two also need to take care of yourselves. I'll be back soon. Okay, let's head to Rito and catch a boat there.
Or, hear me out, we could teleport. Star Picker's Passage. Alright, guess we're going to Rito. Oh, and then we'll probably stop in Port Ormus. You board a passenger ship bound for Port Ormus, enjoying the lovely ocean views along the way. Yoimiya listens with rapt attention as you tell her of the events following the Vision Hunt decree and of your various adventures in Sumeru. The long voyage ends before you know it.
Wow, so this is Sumeru? That tree's huge! Is the port built on top of it? And this place is amazing! It's way bigger than Rito's port. There are also a lot more stores here.
Oh, there's more cool stuff for you to see. Don't you worry.
Well, almost also took my breath away when I first arrived. Welcome to Sumeru.
This place is awesome! I had heard people describe it, but nothing beats seeing a place for yourself. If I hadn't seen the port with my own eyes, I could never have imagined such a place. So, the school you were talking about, the academia, is it here?
Nope, we have to head north from here and follow the river to reach Sumeru City.
Sumeru City, huh? I guess it's even more impressive than here?
They each have their own highlights. The city has an even bigger tree. The land of never-ending theses.
Theses? I don't know much about them, but they sound like something that's a cause for serious anxiety. Whatever the case, why don't we go to Sumeru City? Oh, I'm so excited that I don't even know what I should be doing anymore.
The important thing about going on a trip is to enjoy yourself. You don't have to think so hard.
How about we walk around here with you?
I'm just worried that if we don't get down to business soon, we'll take up too much of your time. But if you insist, then let's look around.
Alright, let's look around in the daytime. Because I want to hear Port Ormus music.
Welcome to Akara Crafts. Feel free to have a look around.
Wow, what are these? They're so cute.
This is our current bestseller, the Aranara carving. Their designs are based on the fairy tales that circulate amongst children, so they're very popular with them. Miss, are you from Inazuma? Oh, this would be a great gift for you to bring back home.
Oh, I know about Aranara. You two told me about them on the ship. I didn't think they'd be so cute. No wonder the kids like them. Oh, they're all so pretty. Let me take a better look.
Paimon knew Yoimiya would like this kind of thing.
Isn't it a bit too early to get souvenirs though?
Even she might have a hard time seeing a real Aranara.
They don't like being disturbed. That's why we told her they're from a fairy tales.
Yeah, sorry Yoimiya, but we need to keep our promise to the Aranara.
Actually, I wonder if Yoimiya is like innocent and childish in a good sense. Childish enough to see them.
That's sad. Paimon doesn't think Yoimiya would mind too much.
Because the only reason adults couldn't see them is because they had lost... The Akasha was preventing them from seeing them in a sense.
Her world's already chock full of imaginary creatures.
I think I'll get this one. Ooh, that one. And the other two that you showed me earlier.
You're buying that many?
Yep. I'm going to give them out to Saika and the others. They're going to love them. Oh, and these carvings can also be used as prizes and matches against the Arataki gang.
What?
They'd also look great lined up by the window. Think about it. You wake up, and the first thing you see are these adorable critters. When they brighten up your entire day.
Let me cover some of that cost.
Okay, thanks. In that case, you take your pick too.
I'll go with this one.
For some reason, Paimon thinks it kinda looks like you, Yoimiya.
Now that you mention it, it kinda does.
Hello, Nara Paimon. My name is Armia.
Is that how they talk? Hope I remember correctly.
That was really good.
Oh yeah, the
Wow,
names
good
always start with
memory.
like Ara
We
or something.
talked about Aranara that one time on the boat.
That's because they're so interesting. I'm pretty good at remembering those kinds of things.
Could you please package these up for Aramia?
Of course. Thank you for your patronage. You all are an entertaining bunch. I hope you enjoy your time here in Sumeru.
That's about it for Port Ormos. Next up is Sumeru City.
All right.
Oh. Oh, god damn it. I accidentally cancelled their conversation. I was hoping for the Port Ormo song, but it didn't play. It's so bright today. It was so dark and gloomy when I started streaming.
Busier than the one in Port Ormos.
This is Treasure Street. Up from here is the Academia. Oh, and in that tree trunk is the Grand Bazaar. They're both pretty special places.
I just saw a group of people come down, and they were all wearing the same outfit. Is that the Academia's uniform?
That's right. They also wear hats with different designs, depending on which darshan they're in. For example, we'll be looking for someone from Watawahist. They know a lot about stars and stuff.
Does this mean that you need uniforms like those to get in and out of the Academia?
No.
Paimon doesn't think so.
Something worrying you, Yoimiya? One moment.
Won't we stick out if we go in like this?
So even you get shy, huh?
No, that's not what I meant. Let's pretend you're an academia student, hard at work. Then in comes a bunch of outlanders in strange clothes who gawk and run around everywhere.
Oh, Paimon kinda gets what you mean.
It'll be a bit distracting, won't we? We might even attract the Matra's attention.
I don't think we have to be too self-conscious, but it's still something to keep in mind. Why don't we look around here first? I've been wanting to see the Zubair Theater anyway. As for the Academia, let's go once I get myself a set of Sumeru-style clothes.
Yoimiya getting a new outfit?
But Paimon thinks you're overthinking it.
Wait, I didn't even see it in the store. I'll find you a good tailor here.
Neela
later.
might have some good recommendations.
Sounds good. If we can watch a performance of hers while we're at it, that'd be even better. All right, I'll be looking around here. I'm leaving the meteor shower inquiry to you two. Thanks a lot.
No problem. We'll be right back.
Back to the academia. I have so many uncompleted world quests. Okay, I thought you were T-posing for a moment.
We said we were gonna find someone from Watawahis, but now that Paimon thinks about it, no one really fits the bill.
Well, the previous Ratawa sage was Azar. The evil dude who's now dead? Or arrested?
Paimon thinks Alhaitham might know something, but Paimon doesn't want to talk to him. Oh, why don't we just ask around? Maybe we'll run into someone from Watawahis.
Looks like you two are in the pickle. Why not consult someone who always tells you everything she knows?
Nahida!
Nahida! Oh, why are you here?
Thanks for the scare.
I'm here to meet with some researchers, but when I saw you two looking so troubled, I decided to follow. Looks like I showed up just in time.
Okay, we might as well tell you. We have a friend who's come to Sumeru.
You tell Nahida about Yoimiya and the meteor shower.
I see.
Your face says that it's gonna be a long time before the next meteor shower.
My answer is going to be even more of a disappointment.
There is no actual meteor shower?
I heard that the stars are related to people's fates.
Yeah, lots of times.
If the stars dictate destiny, then do you think that destiny is something that is unchanging and always follows predicted outcomes?
You have a point.
If they are so, Ratawahist would have achieved one of their ultimate goals.
According to current Ratawahist research, a meteor shower is a celestial phenomenon that occurs due to the interference between many intricate fates. Their appearance is highly random. Some have tried coming up with ways to predict their occurrence, but the results are less than reliable. This is a far cry from folktales that claim meteor showers come at certain times and bless all who witness them.
So, you mean we won't be able to see one?
I'm sorry to disappoint you two.
If we tell this to Yoimiya, she'll be so disappointed.
So excited this entire time. It was a rare trip abroad for her.
What now? There has to be something we can do.
Yoimiya is always genuine with everyone, and she does her best to protect the dreams of children. Just like the time she hung out with the kids on the beach and talked to them about the great Mujina yokai. And now, when she's the one who wants to see something, her fire has to be extinguished like this?
Are you two okay? It seems the news hit harder than I expected.
Paimon just thinks this isn't fair to Yoimiya.
Good people should be repaid for their good deeds.
I get it. From how you described her, I can see that she is a kind and caring soul. So, why don't we take a page out of her book and protect her dreams with a well-intentioned lie?
Oh? How do we do that?
It'll be a story about a meteor shower. You'll accompany her on a brief journey, do a bit of work here and there, and then receive the meteor shower as a reward. Well, I can't summon a real meteor shower, but if it's in a dream, I can help out.
Oh, that would be
Sunlight
great,
is so goddamn bright, it's blinding. It's not even shining at me, it's just shining through the window.
Compared to what you've done for me, this is nothing. Use the meteor shower as a pretext to take Yoimiya all around Sumeru. Then, when you're ready, blow this. I'll tell the Aranara in advance. Once they hear the whole story, I'm sure they'll be willing to help.
Huh. Then the dream will probably be like the one we had in the Avidia Forest, when we first met Hypatia. That was a real shocker. It was hard to tell that we were even in a dream.
Yeah, only later did we realize that.
Once the meteor shower ends and you all awaken from the dream, she'll probably realize what had happened. If you tell her the truth at that point, she should be a lot less disappointed.
Paimon thinks this is the best way to simulate the meteor shower. Nahida.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. Still, you two should get this story straight before you join up with your friend. If not, she's gonna see right through everything.
True. Let's discuss it on the way.
Oh, is Nahida following, or is she just like, all right, you guys go do your thing? Oh yeah,
So what
Nahida's not
we need
following.
to do is to make Yoimiya believe that the meteor shower is really happening, and be super convincing at how we sell it.
Complete some challenges and then reap the rewards.
If Paimon wanted to go see a meteor shower, the things Paimon would focus on the most would be...
The start time and the perfect vantage point.
Yes, exactly! We'll say we're trying to figure these two things out, but we'll actually be bringing Yoimiya around to see the sights and enjoy local food. Oh, well, easier said than done. We can't be too strict with our pretexts, but we can't be sloppy with it either, or she'll see through it. It'd be best if we could take a unique approach to making it fantastical, just like a real fairy tale. This is gonna be hard.
Reminds me of the planet Euthymia. The stars symbolizing wishes appeared in the sky.
Oh, that's right. Don't people also talk about wishing on a shooting star? If we used wishes as the center of our story...
Meteor shower is something summoned by people's wishes.
Whoa, that sounds great! Alright then, we need a specific wishing spot or else the sky would be full of meteor showers.
We need a certain device to find this location, just like how Ritawa requires the observational instruments.
And then, while we're supposedly finding or making this device, we'll go around and have fun and eat good food! This is shaping up to be the perfect plot. After all, the device can be anything, and the location can be wherever. As long as we get Yoimiya to enter the dream at night, things will be fine.
Your brain always works so well when food comes up.
There's nothing wrong with that. You should know Paimon pretty well by now. All right, let's go. Yoimiya's probably sick of waiting for us.
Return to Treasure Street and look for Yoimiya.
Thanks so much. If it weren't for your help, I would have gotten lost already.
It's no problem. I'll be heading home then.
Just a minute, wait. This is for you. This is an R&R carving I bought in Port Ormos. I heard it's very popular with kids, so here, have one.
It's alright. I didn't do much, really.
It's fine. Take it. Come on. Just look at its big, happy smile. You can display it at home or hang it on your wheelchair. It'll cheer you up. That might sound silly to you. Like, why do you have to be happy just because it is? But that's the magic of a smile. If you don't believe me, try it. Look at it a few times every day, and you'll understand.
Smiles can be contagious.
Actually, I feel like I already do. You love talking, and you love smiling too. I just don't understand why you're so positive. I've never met anyone like you before. Sorry, I'm not very good with words. But since you say so, I'll accept your gift.
Want me to take you home?
It's okay. I can head back myself.
The child in the wheelchair leaves.
Oh, great timing, you two.
Who was that kid?
Oh, her? Her name is Abine. I saw that she was looking quite forlorn, so I wanted to make sure she wasn't feeling left out or alone. She was pretty shy at first, but I explained that I just arrived in Sumeru and had gotten lost, so I needed someone to help guide me. She agreed and we made our way back here. There were so many paths here, and they're all twisty, turny, and up and down. It's hard navigating through them all.
Fair. Did she tell you what's on her mind?
No, she didn't want to talk about that, and I didn't ask. I get the feeling that'll bring up some unhappy memories. But if I had to guess, it's probably because she hasn't been able to explore the city for quite some time. All she said was that she's sick and doesn't know when she'll get better. Whenever we passed by busy crowds, she kept turning her head and taking in all the things around her. At first, I thought she was afraid that someone might bump into us. But when I caught a glimpse in her eyes, I only saw yearning and a deep sense of loss.
It's hard not to be down when something like that happens to you.
At first, she didn't really want to say anything to me at all. She just gave me yes and no answers. But what I really saw was just another child, and asked all the same things everyone else did, about rugs, spices, cooking, and the differences between here and home. Eventually, I think I earned her trust. There were many things that she liked in the city, after all. I say that, but honestly, you two probably caught the majority of what she said.
She had already relaxed her guard around you.
Gotta start somewhere. Oh, by the way, did you guys learn anything about the meteor shower?
You bet we did. Big time. You're in luck, Yoimiya. You'll be able to see the meteor shower from Sumeru.
Really? That's great! If I had gone looking for it myself, I'm sure I would have missed it.
Well, not necessarily.
Huh? What do you mean?
Meteor showers appear in response to people's wishes.
They respond to wishes? Huh, I've never heard that one before. So it's not that you wish upon shooting stars, but that wishes summon them?
Is this the play on the wish system? I just realized. When you do a 10 pull, a bunch of, like, stars come falling down.
In that case, I was born ready. Don't you worry.
Are you talking about how you want to use the meteor shower as inspiration for fireworks?
That's why I'm here, but I wouldn't call that my wish. I don't think that alone will call the stars down for us, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, she's adding her own spin onto this.
If that's the case, then we'll have to practice wishing a little. Can you two come with me? Let me put my thoughts together.
Can you practice
and
by giving me
try
some
to
primos?
understand.
That'll be nice of you.
As for what my wish is, it's a secret for now.
How about a change of scenery? Let's go someplace that better fits the mood.
Yeah, and we'll take the opportunity to show you some views you've definitely never seen before.
More places to see? All right, let's go.
Hi, Azan. How's it going, my guy? Hope your weekend's going good. Well, oh, we're going to the mountain. And here I am trying to run there. We are doing Yoimiya's part Act 2 story quest. I just finished Dia's. It went by really quick, so I thought I'd do another story quest.
Wait, it's not going to suddenly start moving, right?
Relax, it's completely still, and it's been ages.
That's true. It's green from all the overgrowth on it. All right, let's go. Now, this will make for quite the story.
I mean, we got it to move at one point. Am I going the right way? What did it say?
I was wondering, have you seen your sister yet?
Yep, but she said that she'd meet us at the end of our journey, and then she left.
I see. It seems she has her own things to worry about. But it's all right. At least you were able to talk. How did she look? Was she doing well? Had she changed in any way?
Well, according to him, nothing's really changed. He's hanging in there.
That sure is reassuring. I believe that you two will come to an understanding once your journey is over. You are siblings, after all.
I was a new player on the free 5-star, standard 5-star. And I was like, oh, this happens every update. And it never came back. I waited for nothing. What do you mean? Oh, the free 5-star you get from... Yeah, that's a yearly thing. Yeah, I don't blame you. But see, now, in about 3 more days, we're about to get, I think, another 3 5-star. But also, they're releasing like this event thing where you can do some, I think, like quest or something to get 4 more 5-star characters, and it can be limited characters too. But I think it's only up to Sumeru. But yeah, I see the confusion you're speaking of. I can't believe the new update's coming out so soon.
I didn't think we'd be able to climb all the way up here. What a great view! I just want to shout at the top of my lungs.
Yeah, and even though we might not be viewing the meteor shower from here, it's a good place to practice.
Oops, I was having too much fun and almost forgot about that. Before I left Inazuma, many people heard that I was looking for a meteor shower. So they told me that they wanted to make wishes. I told them that they could write their wishes down on paper. So I ended up collecting several dozens of wishes.
Wow.
Whoa, that many?
They want to help convey all those wishes?
That's part of it, but more importantly, I've been wondering why people link meteor showers and wishes in the first place.
I've been wondering that too, because that's something in reality too. People are like, oh, if you see a shooting star, you should make a wish. And I never wondered why. Question. Are you pulling for llama? Is anyone pulling for llama? Because I'm not.
After a lot of
I'm saving up for
thought,
Flynn's.
I think I figured it out. People use fireworks to remember their most precious memories, and these memories sparkle and shine each time the fireworks fly. In other words, fireworks symbolize the past. And shooting stars make people think of wishes, because wishes carry people's brilliant hopes and expectations for the future. One represents the past, and the other the future.
Celestia's just up
They
there.
both bloom in the sky, but have completely different meanings behind them. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Very true.
It's clear to me that I'm not the only one holding this belief. I'm sure my ancestor had similar views. I think that's how he drew inspiration from the meteor shower. His method was a wish of sorts to begin with, to join the past and future together and combine their beauty.
His damage is probably more than Citlali and Nanefa combined. And never... Yeah, Flynn's looks like a full main DPS, especially since his normal attacks are being converted into electro. Normal charge and plunging. God, I wonder if he's going to be better than Cloran, now that I think about it. Especially with Lunar Charge as well. But we have to wait and see.
At first, I wasn't completely serious about using the opportunity to travel abroad to see a meteor shower. But it became something like a mission once everyone had handed their wishes over to me.
Well said. And here Paimon thought you needed practice.
Huh? That was fine. You both understand what I'm trying to say? Honestly, I thought it was pretty messy.
You're fine.
I mean, these are all abstract topics that evoke a sense of admiration that's hard to put into words.
Then have you ever considered that if you can't find it, perhaps it doesn't exist?
Traveler?
I did consider that possibility, and I won't lie. It'd be a real bummer if that were the case. I know that's the most realistic conclusion, and it's not like luck has to be on my side. But there's a premise to every legend, and that's belief. If I didn't take this step, it's not like a meteor shower would just rain upon me either. I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have known that they respond to wishes, and I wouldn't have seen all these beautiful sights in Sumeru.
She's got on her 5th pull on her new account. Hold up. Are you talking just 5 pulls or her 5th 10 pull? Because if it's just 5 pulls, I'd be mad too. There's just something about new accounts that just feels like they have boosted luck. I can't put my finger. When I made a new account, I think my second 10 pull, I pulled Mona and D-Luke in the same temple. On the beginner banner, which only lasts for, you only get 2 10 pulls on it. And on the final 10 pull, I got Mona and D-Luke. And I've never had that luck on my main account. I've never pulled a double. I've just gone to like soft pity or hard pity every time. Zero luck. So real, so relatable.
So I'm looking forward to the rest of our journey. Every single step of it.
You really are amazing, Yoimiya.
What?
Oh, nothing.
What?
Paimon just thinks you're doing a good job with the wishes. Now we just need one other thing. Like we said earlier, we're gonna need to build a device.
We'll need to look for the purest ore in Sumeru.
Yep, and once we use it to create an observation device, we can find where the meteor shower will be.
Give myself mad luck or just Genshin that back.
I see. The purest ore.
We can go somewhere else to look for it.
Then why don't we go back to Sumeru City and ask the blacksmith? I chatted with him a bit when Aveen was showing me around. He seems really knowledgeable. I bet he'll know something.
But wouldn't we be bothering him?
No one knows more about ore than a blacksmith.
That's true.
Let's go. I wish we could fly over.
What are we gonna do? If we really ask the blacksmith, he's gonna give us funny looks for sure.
We'll just have to roll with the punches.
You're right. Paimon will do her best not to say anything wrong. At
We should
first,
play the game on its first day release and quit
about
after day
keeping
1.
Yoimiya in the dark.
I think a lot of people did do that. And coming back in 6.9, you check them out. I actually think people did do that. I think there are a lot of people who came back during Natlin. I think there was something about Natlin just brought back a lot of people. Brought a lot of interest to Genshin to, like, old players who had left early, like in earlier patches, and then came back. Here's Brian, and now it looks like fun. Man, those were the days when all you had was Mondstadt and Liyue and like 120 resin.
But now, it feels like we made the right decision.
Want her to see that meteor shower.
Yep, that's why we're doing all this.
Your favorite Archon quest ever was Mondstadt? I actually, especially being the first, like, your introduction into Genshin, I thought the Mondstadt quest was pretty good too. And you can definitely tell as, like, you start playing through all the quests, like, how they try different things to see what works and what doesn't. Like, I saw, like, a post on Reddit of, quest durations, and you could tell, Mondstadt and Liyue, like, the quest durations was quite short. I mean, they probably, this was technically supposed to be a mobile game, so I'm not surprised. And then Inazuma, like, you can tell with Inazuma, they tried to experiment with some things, and the story just got a bit longer. And then Sumeru had the longest, I think, Archon quest out of any region. And despite being very long, I still think. Well, no, Natlan. I actually quite enjoyed Natlan's a lot, but before Natlan came out, Sumeru's story quest was like my favorite Archon quest out of all the regions. And then Natlan came along, and I enjoyed Natlan's story quest quite a lot. Fontaine was good for like Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 and 4 just deleted that out of my mind, and then Act 5 was really good. But yeah, overall, I think Sumeru's... Well, Natlan's now my most favorite Archon quest, followed by Sumeru. I wonder how Nod Cry is going to pan out. But yeah, Mondstadt's quest is actually pretty good. I've seen a lot of people give it shit. Don't know why. It's literally a prologue. And it does set the tone for the world as well. And for the story. Gives you an idea of like who's of all the factions. Especially at the end you get introduced to the Abyss. And even in the middle you get introduced to the Abyss. And then you've got the Fatui, and it really set the stage.
You want to use the purest material to create a star observation device? Huh. A pair of specially crafted lenses should do the job. However, purest material is too vague. It'd be better if you were more specific.
Do you have any alternatives for us?
Firstly, this all sounds rather, strange. I never heard that legend about meteor showers. You sure you're not just messing with me?
Sorry for the trouble, but we are kinda messing with someone.
Sorry, Inazuma's pretty far, so maybe some key information got lost across the ocean. Still, I want to at least give it a shot. Even though the information's vague, can you help us at all?
Well, sure. Why don't I use some materials that might fit the bill and create up a mock-up device for you?
That'd be great! Thanks so much for your help.
No need to be so polite. You're my customer. Also, this kind of project is a nice change of pace.
Using his well-honed skills to max for construct. Cool, cool. I had literally 2 seconds to read that.
Gonna use it anyway.
No, that won't do. I don't think I can justify that to myself. If these were for ordinary use, then it'd be acceptable. Barely. But if you want a product that is top-notch, this is far from ideal.
Why are you so interested all of a sudden?
Then what do we do?
Yeah, what now?
Don't worry too much about the material. If you think it'll be difficult to obtain, we can get it for you. I want to try all our options.
Since we're on the topic of legends, allow me to tell you one about blacksmiths. All of us in Sumeru know about this legendary forging material. It possesses excellent properties that are matched by no other. Using it to forge something is every blacksmith's dream. Some spend their entire lives searching for this material in vain, while others have it in their possession, yet never use it in their forge.
Huh? Why's that?
That's because the material is too precious. Many believe themselves unworthy to work with it due to a lack of skill. In other words, not only does it represent the pinnacle of material quality, but also the culmination of a smith's skills.
Nice sleeping.
I constantly practice and hone myself, so when I do encounter this material, we won't pass each other by like two ships in the night.
So, you mean that it symbolizes dreams?
Dreams, inspiration, obsession, focus. Call it what you want. But if you take it to symbolize purity, then I believe it is your goal as well. We call it Earthstone, but in truth, neither I nor my colleagues have ever seen it. It's more like a goal, and also a warning.
Oh, welcome back.
This fits perfectly with the tale of the meteor shower. Then, why don't we go looking for it?
Wonder if Nahida will know.
Is it even something we can find?
Should at least try. Treat it as a fun excursion.
Exactly! Exactly! We're chasing down a legend after all. What's true or not doesn't matter as much. If we do find it, that's a big win for us. And if we don't, maybe we can still find something that could be used as a substitute.
When you put it like that...
Hey, excuse me. If I might intrude, have you seen a child in a wheelchair?
Yeah, she and I were hanging out not that long ago. What's the matter?
Do you know where she went? She hasn't returned home yet.
Huh? I wonder why. When we split up, she said she was heading home.
Or something only uncommon. I don't get Fortnite, honestly. My friends have been trying to, like, they try to force me to play it. And there are times where I give up and then I do play it and then I'm just like, why am I playing this?
Oh dear.
But they probably say the same thing when I play games that I play. Like, why is he playing this?
I'm sorry if I seem worked up. I'm Avine's mother. She's been depressed ever since she fell ill and was forced to use a wheelchair. I'm concerned.
Did they drop a
about her
legendary
mental
for like
health.
a green weapon?
If she does something reckless because she's not in a good state of mind?
It's okay, don't worry. We'll help you find her. I can't say that I know her very well, but I think she just has a lot on her mind and is trying to come to terms with her feelings.
That's reassuring. She doesn't want to tell me anything, probably because she thinks nothing she says would make either of us feel better. But I can't tell what she's thinking if we don't communicate. I'm worried that I'll panic and make things worse by saying the wrong thing.
Don't worry. I'm sure she has a reason for wanting some space to herself at the moment. We should just be open and understanding with her. But that does bring me to a question I've been mulling over in my head. Do you think there's something else going on in her life?
Not that I'm aware of. I just know the illness was a big blow to her. She's always been physically active. She absolutely loved to run and jump, and she told me that she wanted to become a great adventurer someday. But after she became ill, she lost strength in both legs. She hasn't been able to stand since. We've consulted with countless doctors, but they're all stumped. They said all she can do is slowly recuperate. No one can say for sure if she'll ever stand or walk again. She believes that her legs will never recover, and her dreams of seeing the world would be forever shattered. This was all too sudden, too unfair.
Okay, I understand. I'll find a way to bring her around. Sorry, but it looks like we'll have to put our meteor shower search on hold.
Of course. Evan's safety is more important.
We're coming with
Oh, the sun's gone, and now it's super cloudy. Great.
Mr. Blacksmith,
And now my
do you
camera's
remember seeing
laggy.
a child in a wheelchair?
Oops. Alright, I don't think that helped at all. Even now? Change color?
Sorry, afraid not. I've been keeping my eyes on my anvil. But you're looking for someone, I suggest dropping in on Sadeg. He's my supplier. If anyone's aware of the comings and goings in Treasure Street, it'd be him.
Do you know where we can find him?
He's probably resting just over there. It's not far.
Got it. Thanks for your help with everything. We'll go over there and see what we can find out. Don't worry, I don't think she's gone too far.
Thank you so much. He and I will continue asking around in the city. If you find her, please, let me know. Thanks again for helping.
Excuse me? Have you seen a child in a wheelchair?
Now that you mention it, that does ring a bell. I was moving some boxes at the time and I saw her pushing her wheelchair so hard she was panting. I asked if she needed help, but she didn't respond, as if she didn't hear me.
Sounds like there really was something on her mind.
Yeah, that was the impression I got too. What's wrong? Did she go missing?
Yes, so we're looking for her.
I see. That's rather worrying. I know. I'll ask my friends and see if they know anything. She went that way. If you ask people as you go, hopefully you'll track her down.
Okay, thanks.
She leave the city?
If you find out anything, don't forget to tell the people with the green scarves.
You mean the core of 30. Don't worry, I got it.
The people with green scarves. Hey.
I'm very sorry, but I haven't seen this child. If they have suffered an accident, please send them to be Marston immediately.
Sir?
Sorry, I'm not
You?
Excuse me, we're looking for a child in a wheelchair?
Oh, I remember her. She went that way not too long ago. I asked her what she was doing. It's my job, after all. She just said she had something important to do and didn't want to be disturbed.
That seems a little weird.
Whatever the case, she left the city. If you follow that road, you should be able to find
You let
her.
a child go out of the
Gotcha.
city.
Thanks a lot.
I just realized.
Hello there. Did a child in a wheelchair pass this way?
A wheelchair? Oh, so that's what it was. I didn't get a good look, but something going pretty fast went sliding down that slope over there.
Oh no, how dangerous.
For sure. There's terrain of all sorts outside the city, and if that was the kid...
Got it. It was over there, right? We'll be going now. Thanks.
Some guards you guys are. Oh my god, they let a child go flying out of the city. Now she's lying awkwardly in midair.
Hey, are you alright?
I fell off my wheelchair. I can't move around without it. Why?
It's okay. You're okay. You're not hurt. I'll take care of her. Can you two look for her wheelchair?
No problem. We'll be right back.
Useless guards. Anyway. As I fell off the wheelchair, would have kept going. It should be okay, cool. Thank you, game for. I must have slowed down, can't be far now.
Look! It's the wheelchair. So the hilly churls took it. We gotta get it back before they damage it.
Right now, right here.
Okay, I was worried for a bit because it looks like Yoimiya's skill attacked the wheelchair. Did I say Yoimiya? I mean
Alright,
Yaimiko.
we're in luck. Looks like the wheelchair's still working.
That's good. Or else my family would have to pay for another one.
You feeling any better? I know that must have been really scary for you. It's all right. You're safe now. We'll bring you back. Do you feel okay telling me why you had to come here despite the risks? If you don't want anyone else to know, we'll definitely keep it a secret.
That's right. You can trust us.
The Aranara carving. My bestest friend. He went missing.
The carving? Mean the one I gave you?
Yeah. My illness is really bad. It's not just my legs. I've forgotten a lot of stuff too. I used to love running. I loved the feeling it gave me, and the sound of wind rushing by my ears. But the longer I sit, the
cloudier those memories get. I'm starting to forget how it feels to love something. But when I saw that wood carving, I remembered that I once had a best friend. He'd always run with me.
Wait, was he an Aranara? Paimon meant that it couldn't have been an Aranara, right? They're just fairy tale characters.
But they aren't. They're real. They couldn't be more real.
Hey, I understand. Okay, let's calm down. Tell us what happened so we can help you.
Sorry, I got carried away. And I don't have any evidence to show you. Everyone says you can't see Aranara anymore once you become an adult. You have to say goodbye to your Aranara friends forever. I can't remember his name, or how he looked like. And soon, I'll even forget that he used to run with me. I don't want to become an adult. Not like this.
I understand now. When you saw that carving, you were reminded of your friend. You came out here to look for him and remember that friendship, no matter how difficult things got. Isn't that right?
Yes. I want to see him. I want to tell him that I'm not angry with him, and that I didn't want to break our promise. But then, this happened. I'm not angry with him. Not at all.
Cheer up. Something beautiful has happened.
Beautiful?
That's right! You remembered something about the Aranara, haven't you? Once you start remembering more things, you'll be able to find your friend again. And I'll help you.
Yoimiya, does this mean that you can also see Aranara?
Sorry, I don't know if I can. I've only just arrived in Sumeru. Maybe I haven't seen one yet, or maybe I can't see them at all. But that doesn't matter. Whether I can see them or not doesn't change my belief that you can.
What do we do? Paimon really wants to help her. She didn't deserve any of this. Not her illness, or being separated from her friend. But...
We'll help too, but before that... Yoimiya, can we talk?
Huh? Me? Sure. Sorry. Wait here for a moment. I'll be right back. What's wrong? You look so serious all of a sudden.
Do you really believe in the R&R?
Oh, did you think I was overpromising back there? Don't worry, I have experience with this kind of thing. To her, reuniting with her R&R friend is the result. But recapturing her past joy and belief in herself
Welcome, Baiju! Welcome, welcome.
And that's where our help is needed. I'm guessing that her sudden illness made her feel like she may not be able
Hope
to
your weekend is
realize her
going good,
dreams
my guy.
anymore. It also made it difficult for her to hold on to the happy memories and dreams she had. Everyone has their own imagination. After some chance coincidence, she met Aranara. So as long as we help her rediscover that same feeling she once had, her Aranara will return naturally.
Oh, so that's what you're thinking.
Adults only want to believe in objective reality. In doing so, they may unintentionally do harm to the innocent fantasies of children. But I think there are ways to get even subjective things back. So, how about it? Want to help me out?
Looks like all this excitement made you forget your original goal again.
If we didn't do anything to help, I wouldn't be able to watch a meteor shower, even if it appeared right now. And would the stars really want their caller to have such a heartless soul?
I understand. Don't worry, I don't doubt your reasoning, it's just...
What are you trying to say?
Because we can actually summon the Aranara.
You're a good Nara, Yoimiya. I'll apologize to them later.
Really?
Just watch. We have some tricks up our sleeves.
You blow the leaf to call forth the Aranara.
Whoa, so this is an Aranara.
Very unexpected. The Lord of Dendro did not say that there would be strange Nara. Aranara trust Golden Nara. If that were not so, I would not have appeared. I'm sorry, there were circumstances, I'm afraid.
I'm the one who should be apologizing. Sorry, let me explain. I know that you only want to be seen by people you trust, It's rash of me to butt in, but this girl once had an Aranara as her best friend, and they haven't met in a very long time. She's been quite ill, and her world has been turned upside down. It's been so long since she's been able to see her friend that even her memory of him has become hazy. Parting with a friend like that is too sad, and she never wanted that to happen.
I remember Nara Arvin and Arashani. All Nara grow up, and when they do, they will say goodbye to their young selves. All Nara wants to prepare for that, but the truth is, very few succeed.
That's why I want to help her. Her world is still very small.
Why didn't they voice Aranara? Why do I have to do it?
She has to bear. As things are, all she can do is sit alone and think about how happiness is leaving her little by little. About how life has been so unfair to her.
I understand. Her world is very small. That disappointment is very large.
Yes. Maybe we're already used to bad luck, and we know how to deal with feelings of sorrow and disappointment. But this is her first time dealing with any of this. Life can trip anyone up. What's most important in times like this is for us to support one another.
By the way, how is life? Life is lifing. Nothing really interesting, to be honest. Life has been kind of boring.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
I didn't really go anywhere. It's either games, practicing art, or attempting. I've been trying to make a video on the 6.0 stuff, but my PC kept crashing. I managed to finish it and like edit it as best as I could. I just gotta do the thumbnail and then upload it. But boy, was it so hard to edit the video. Life is living through it, pretty much. I believe you are trustworthy, Nara.
So, that means...
I can bring you all to see Arashani.
Thank you! Thanks for trusting us.
Arashani is in Mortigima Forest, but Nara Ava might not be able to see Arashani unless she is prepared. It is not very complicated or difficult, though. Let me lead the way.
Paimon's been meaning to ask what you meant by
And it's dark again. I hate this weather. Finally got Hollow Knight Silk Song. Should I play? I've been... Oh, no, because freaking Not Cry comes out and I'll be playing that next week. I've been wondering if I should play Hollow Knight first and then play Silk Song. I've never played Hollow Knight before. Now our oven has not completely remembered. Memories and dreams are both necessary.
Dreams? But I'll never be able to stand again. Even if I can recover, I don't know how long that'll take.
Such worries are not needed here. Now our oven, you must remember, dreams are connected to your heart, not your body.
My heart?
I led you this far, but now Nara Ava must find her precious things by herself.
Huh? He's gone just like that? It looks like the sky here has changed somewhat.
Oh, did he bring us into the dream? It's 2D, but it's good. Honestly, I have no issues with 2D games. Some of my favorite games are 2D. Like the Skya franchise. That's like 2D, 3D in a sense, but still like it. Actually, I also really like Skull. Skull is a really fun game. Oh, what's it called? Monster Sanctuary was a good game as well. And there's so many 2D platformer games. But I've seen like a little bit of gameplay of Hollow Knight. I wouldn't mind playing it and giving it a try. Maybe I'll stream that. Once we deal with not cry.
My heart.
Alright, 1 moment.
Huh?
I stood up. It wasn't hard at all, and it didn't feel weird. It was like how things were before I got sick.
Wait, so that means we're
inside a
not
dream.
our first time in one. No wonder Araporva said not to worry. Aveen can move freely in this dream.
Wow, that's amazing. Is this the power of my heart?
How amazing! Now we can all look for Arashani together. Come on, let's race. Let me see how good you really are.
I might not have recovered yet. Whatever, let's go. I won't lose, not even to an adult.
And off she goes.
And off she goes.
Well, this was easy. Paimon thought she
Sorry,
had more time.
I was clearing my nose. I didn't want you to see. I guess that's what they call aptitude. Power of a wish.
That's true. Let's catch up with them.
Oh, wait. Just a random legendary chest? We've lit up all the drawings. Oh! Oh, wait.
Quick as a flash, let's move. Emerge. Right now. Stop right there.
I forgot when I was exploring Sumeru, there were just all these, like... I think they were like arrows. I was just finding random stuff. And I guess it all led here.
A reward on the road.
Make sure it's chest to the open. Oh, do I have to do this? Oh my god, I have to do this conversation all over again.
Dreams, but
This is why we need a skip button.
my heart.
And then I'll download Silk Song.
He's gone just like that? Look,
my heart.
Huh?
I think I cleared some space on my PlayStation, so I might be able to get it. If it's available on PlayStation? It is, right? Or is it a PC only?
Stood up. It wasn't hard at all.
And wait, so that means we're not our first time.
If it's not, I think it's on Xbox though.
That's amazing.
how amazing! Come on, let's race. Let me see how good you really are.
I might not have recovered yet. Whatever.
And off she goes. Well, this was easy. That's true.
I heard it crashed Steam. So many people were trying to get it that Steam broke. Oh, wait. On the first day.
You're good! If we had run any further, you would have caught up.
Aveen was neck and neck with Yoimiya.
I didn't see anything.
I've outran lots of adults before. Long legs don't necessarily mean you run faster. Training's important too.
I won't even be able to compete with you in a few years. Let's see. Where should we go next?
Look! Something's floating up ahead!
It looks like a star?
Does it want us to follow it?
Maybe. Let's follow it.
Oh, I'm playing as Yoimiya?
keep chasing after it? You're not feeling worn out yet?
Getting tired is part of running, and I love everything about running.
I just realized, is Yoimiya the only bow user that actually relies on normal attacks? Because I feel like everyone else relies on charge attacks.
Where'd that wind come from?
Oh, sorry, Paimon. I didn't realize my breath was so powerful. Sorry, Paimon. Wait, why didn't that work? Oh, Sithos uses normal attacks too? I thought his was just charge attacks. Oh, he does, yeah. Oh, okay. I want to build Sethos. Yeah, he can either do charge attacks or normal attacks. Oh, but his attacks are considered as charge attack damage. Oh. Okay. I really want to build him. I just want to see his gameplay, but... Damn, this bow was made for him. What concept? Oh, I got him at C5. I think he needs a timepiece. I think I can give Raiden, like, attack percent. Or elemental mastery. I'll deal with this some other time. Did you get right? I did not. I still haven't touched the Imaginarium Theater because I have no keys. I really should be doing theater. I haven't even touched Abyss either, and it expires in 8 days. $23 days with this.
There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to lie on.
That's not what they're for. Let me show you.
Oh, so it's for
So, this is our destination? But Paimon doesn't see an Aranara, just this big stone.
I'm so happy. I almost forgot how it feels to be this happy. You know, at first, it felt like my world had shrunk down to a tiny space.
I should do it.
But
I have been neglecting a lot of stuff.
new sights will always appear in front of me. And my world will keep expanding before my eyes. Even though I don't know how I did it. I know I have you all to thank.
Oh, that's not important. What's important is that you remember the joy of going through the world. Our memories don't just symbolize our past. They can also shine a light in our future. Once you find the hope in your heart again, that happiness will come back to you.
Yes. Thank you, Yoimiya.
Something
Thank
close.
you all.
Well, they're releasing a new
Let's
difficulty
keep looking
level
for Arashani.
next patch, aren't
It
they?
doesn't look like he's here.
Yeah. Then why would the star lead us here?
The stone really stands
I
out.
don't know how to explain this. I don't know what it is, but it feels very familiar. Almost like it's a part of me.
I know. Could this stone be your Earthstone?
Earthstone?
Yomi is good at ad-libbing. I almost forgotten about that.
It's a very rare ore that symbolizes a person's aspirations and dreams. Since you can see it, that means you've found what you've lost.
Is that how it works?
Couldn't have 27 characters on level 70,
Just
right?
like in fairy tales.
I need to check.
I stopped believing in those. But I'm glad that I found that belief again.
Huh?
They passed right through!
Let's go after them.
Hey, Yoimiya! Hey! Well, we have no choice. We passed through, but nothing seems to have changed.
It's been a while, Nara Oven. It has really been a while, yes.
Arashani?
Why do you look so sad? Oh, Arashani knows. You are happy.
Arashani!
The R&R is sure of a flair for magical journeys. They not only helped Devine find her best friend, but they also showed us what an Earthstone is. Oh, we have to look for one of our own later, to make the purest lens.
Yep. It's kind of funny, but Paimon thinks we can actually do it.
That's an adventure for you. This has been pretty fun.
But we have to bring her back to Sumeru City first. Her mother must be worried sick.
The scene before you is akin to a dream. Before you know it, you are...
The dream ended.
We dreamed a most lovely dream. Don't look so lonely. He's right next to you.
Arashani! You're still here!
Arashani wants to say sorry. It is not that Arashani did not want to find Nara. Arashani could not remember the time. Arashani does not dare enter the city. Arashani did not see Nara Oven, so Arashani thought you had made new friends. Oh, I forgot what voice I made for this one. That is normal and unavoidable. It is not something to be grieved.
It's okay. I understand.
It definitely wasn't that
This
voice.
happened because I lost sight of myself. But I think I understand now. Yoimiya's right. Everyone gets bad luck, but we have to support each other through unlucky times.
It's weird that the R&R are
Thanks
not voiced.
for helping me rediscover my memories and dreams. I won't let your work go to waste.
Do you know what I imagine the R&R sound like? In Overlord Season 2, we meet that, oh, I forgot the name, but it's that weird brain thing, and it has, like, these weird sticks for wings, and it has, like, a halo. It has that sort of weird, it's like a childlike voice. That's what I imagine the R&R sound like.
You've also helped us a lot, so don't be so humble. To be honest, we didn't know where to start with Earthstone. But now that we're on this track, I think we'll find it easy.
Yoimiya, you need this Earthstone because you want to see a meteor shower?
Yep. Oh, once we find it, you should come with us.
If that's how things are, I'm happy to lend you my Earthstone.
You have one? Oh, wait, what?
What just happened? Did you just take glasses out of your chest?
I have no idea what's going on either.
How'd you know we'd need this?
I didn't. I just thought that since you helped me find my precious friend, I should help you, using something precious to me. And then the light turned into this. Is this what you needed?
Thank you. I didn't expect us to solve our problem like this.
Neither did I, but I am glad for it.
Give it a go. Not that I know how to use it, but let's see what my intuition says. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, I think I see it! Oh, it was, pretty obvious. Come on, I'll lead the way. Once we're done watching the meteor shower, I'll accompany you home. Also, thank you for helping us. Actually, let me scrap the pleasantries and give you a heartfelt compliment instead. You all are great storytellers.
Oh, what a coincidence. I would say the same for you, Red Bar. Okay, let's see how many characters I actually got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 20, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 64? 54? My nose is so itchy. Oh, but what's the elements? Pyro, Hydro, and Dendro.
Most humans could have the...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. Oh, I've only got 19. And why you need 27? Who still needs to be built, in my opinion? Yao Yao. Toma. I mean, I guess I could build Deer. Candace, maybe? I don't actually know what Candace does. Characters deal increased elemental damage with their normal attacks. Oh! Oh! Sword Claim and Polar Mutant characters under this effect will obtain a Cryo Infusion. Okay. I have so many people that I have to build. I think I wanted where's Lynette? I wanted to build Fremine as well. Lynette, there you are. Her constellation, yeah, I wanted her constellation 6. To make her into a proper full NMO DPS. Yeah, I think that's why I haven't built her yet, because I wanted her C6. Deer. Wow, I got deer at C2? Really? C6 is really good. I didn't even realize I had her at C2. Oh, I should definitely build Homer. Yeah, it's good for dendro application and healing, right? So yeah, I have so many people that I need to build up. But I guess I should start with... God, I don't even have like artifacts for anyone. I'm glad I managed to get probably his best weapon. 30%, 32% crit rate is nuts for this weapon. God, I don't think I even have enough weapons for everyone.
Entirety of their fleeting lives chronicled.
God, and we need 27 built for the new
Their stories really
difficulty?
Make for
That's
dull
crazy.
reading.
I just realized this whole story quest, we had like one fight. Bye, child on the wheelchair. But did you aren't you only allowed to borrow one character from a friend? This is really beautiful. I just realized this is probably the last like quest we do in Sumeru.
Just like fireworks. stars we summoned flew up from the ground. They were exactly like fireworks. Ugh, I could have kept watching that forever. That was the realest, grandest, most magical dream I've ever had.
Paimon, too! Paimon didn't expect you to just pull us onto that shooting star, though.
Honestly, I didn't think about it at all. I just thought it'd be a shame if we didn't try something crazy.
Yoimiya, you already knew that it was a dream?
You know me. It really doesn't matter to me if our experience was real or a dream. I really should thank you two, though. You set all this up as a backup plan because you knew that meteor showers are hard to catch, right? Don't worry. I loved it so much. I think this ranks as the absolute best gift I've ever been given.
Oh, whew. That's good. Paimon was afraid you might be angry after hearing the truth.
Why would I be? I dreamed about helpful, friendly, cute Aranara. I dreamed that we ran and jumped atop large mushrooms and we discovered Earthstone in a very unexpected way. And when I thought we had woken up, the next part was even more amazing. From her heart, Avine brought forth Earthstone glasses. We found meteors that flew up from the Earth. And we even became one with the shooting stars themselves.
Who's to say we've woken up?
That's right. Dreams themselves may be imaginary, but they're also experiences that can never be relived or replicated. If we were sticklers about truth in fiction, we would have missed out on so much beauty and emotion.
You sure know your way with words. Paimon's gonna bump you up a few places on the Paimon's best friend list.
There's a leaderboard for that. I just like the look the traveler's giving.
By the way, the Aranara, they don't usually like,
Oh yeah! They're so cute! We really have to thank those lovely carvings.
The wood carvings?
Yeah! If we hadn't seen those wood carvings, then we wouldn't have dreamed of such cute Aranara.
Huh.
Yoimiya gets it. I think they're cuter than the carving.
Don't worry, I know.
Wonder where Venti is on that list.
Very cute.
Honestly, probably not that high
to
up.
protect them.
Anyone she's given an ugly nickname to is probably
it's
low on that
time.
list.
Let's send her home.
So sending Evan home, you and Yoimiya spend a few more days in Sumeru. Murder receives word of Evan's condition and implements a comprehensive treatment plan. Evan is now eagerly cooperating with her care team and she's feeling more cheerful than ever. Yoimiya's date of departure comes quickly. Evan and her mother come to the wharf to bid her goodbye.
Sumeru's such a nice place. I'll be back for sure.
You will always be welcome here. Avine would be happy to see you again.
It's a deal. I'll be waiting for you.
You got it.
Yoimiya, before you go back, I want to tell you about my new dream. I want to travel to Inazuma on my own and watch a fireworks show there.
Wow, that's impressive. I didn't expect to be introduced to new customers while on vacation. Don't worry. I'll make you some fireworks that you'll never forget. You do as well. No matter how busy your adventures get, remember to come back to Inazuma. We'll always welcome you no matter when you drop by. You gotta come and watch the fireworks this meteor shower inspired as they soar high in the sky.
Sounds like a plan.
Take care, Yoimiya. May all your days be filled with happiness. Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Oh, why did you just shout that out? It's embarrassing. Oh yeah, by the way, have a look at this.
An Aranara carving?
That's right. This is the one you helped me pick. And you said it looked kind of like me. I went to buy another one. This one's for you. Look at it whenever you're feeling down. Who knows? Maybe it'll raise your spirits. If nothing else, you'll know that I'm supporting you all the way. Of course, meeting in person is still better.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
Okay, I'll be heading back now. I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Wonder when it's the war in Inazuma.
Really love
There's
the
gonna
trip
be a
you prepared
war
for
in
me.
Inazuma?
In fact, I'm totally impressed. No matter where you two go, I know that our friendship and its warmth will support you. So,
Did I miss something?
Go forward, to the end of your journey, and to the ends of this world. See you around.
I really like that quest. I just like Yoimiya in general. Oh, she did? Was it like a really old event? Sorry, let me just... I'll have to look that up later. Man, what's the time? Wow, 5 o'clock! I managed to get 2 story quests done. And that's the end of all the Sumeru story quests too. We're going into... Well, sort of. Cyno's here, but I think Cyno's is included in... I'm gonna go in order. So I guess the next story quest is gonna be Lenny. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I kind of want to get these, as much of this done before Not Cry begins. I'll play this one. I'll probably be able to get 2 of them done per day. Maybe 3 if I'm lucky. You're like, Monday, Tuesday. Oh, won't be available for Wednesday. We'll see how it goes. That was fun. I enjoyed both of these quests. I enjoyed Dia's quest. That one was really good. Short, but like concise, to the point. Combat was fun. Yoimiya's was very heartwarming, as always. Her last quest was heartwarming as well. I like Yoimiya as a character. I could never pull her though. I was just unlucky. Yeah. I'd say it was pretty good from beginning to end. I'd say that was a 10 out of 10 quest. Very beautiful quest, but I am hungry. It is 5:20. I am going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you all have a good week. I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow to do some more story quests. I've got some characters I need to build. We'll see how that's gonna go. But peace out, my guys. See y'all on Discord. Bye.